And we're back here, Ant, here with Tree Gordon, and let's delve into your college career. So we talked about high school, we talked about you being a kid growing up. What was it like? Did you enjoy the college experience, or was it a little different in high school as far as the coaching you received? How was that?
Well, first of all, when it came down to college, I never thought about it. I sat and I played sports and never thought about college. So what happened was my high school coach at that time came up to me and was like, Tree, I need to talk to you. Meet me in my office. So I went in his office and sat there, and he came up to me and said, what is your goals and stuff after this year? You a senior, in 2 months you graduate. And it scared me because I never thought about life after high school. Although my mom and my dad always, told us the importances of graduating and going on and doing something else,
Right.
college just never registered until that day. My coach asked me about it. And it scared me because I never thought about it. And what I did is I sat there and I talked to him. He was like, well, I need you to do something for me. I need you to go over there and grab these boxes out of my cabinet. So I walked over there and grabbed these boxes, set them on the table, one by one. He's like, okay, go in them boxes and grab some of them envelopes out of there and bring them to me. So I went in there, got these envelopes and everything, and then he said, do you see what the names say on these envelopes? And I read it, and it says to Coach Ray Rozak, attentive to Albert Gordon, which is me. I'm like, well, what is this? He was like, well, them are colleges that want you to come play basketball. I was like, what? And so I looked back and I was like, all them boxes? He's like, yeah, every letter in them boxes is yours.
How did you feel at that moment? When you're sitting there looking at the mail, how did you feel?
Goosebumps. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, so what you need to do is you need to sit down and go through all these letters and pick a school to go to, because all these teams want you to come play for them. And I was blown away. I was like, wow. So, of course, I got the butterflies but joy at the same time, because I never thought about it. I didn't think nobody was really looking at me. I heard about it all the time, but I never thought that I would have that many schools across this country that was willing for me to come play for them.
How'd you narrow it down?
Well, I ended up staying at home and went to a local state school, UW Oshkosh, and then I didn't like it. I transferred and went to a school in Colby, Kansas. It was a junior college. Played there for 2 years, left there, and went back home to Wisconsin to finish up my college career at UW Whitewater.
Now, the coaches at Whitewater, was it something where they were kind of developing you to become an NBA talent, or was it more so developing you for the life skills, giving you the option to become an NBA talent?
Well, actually, when I went to Whitewater, it wasn't for basketball. I just went there to get my grades up so I can go and walk on at a big time school in New York, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with St. John's.
Yes.
And back then you had Doug Glass, Sherman Douglas, and them guys was playing, and I wanted to play there. And so what happened was I just wanted to get my grades up and then transfer and go out to the East Coast and try to play for a big team like that.
Well, we'll get into the nitty-gritty about that as soon as we get back from the break, guys.